Afternoon, folks. I'm gonna put the front suspension together now. Got all my stuff laid out. All my arms have new bushings in them, new ball joints. I had the discs resurfaced, so we're all ready to go. I'm gonna start by putting the spring back in. Well, not fully, but we're gonna go ahead and get it compressed. So on the orientation of this spring, you've got one side that's completely flat. It's been tapered down. This is the side that goes up. This side has an open coil. Right here, on your lower arm, this is where your spring seats. Your lower arm, this last trailing bit of the coil should end up right in this area, you know, with the end overlapping outside of it. So that way the long part of the coil is on the outside of your arm. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing lined up and compressed. Now if you'll notice, I kind of had the spring compressor set up in an odd way, going through the top of the spring perch here. And that's strategic. Because you can't get through the bottom of this trailing arm once you put the spring in. Something else I haven't really talked about during this entire project, I keep all of my components in individual bags, so I know which component goes where. So in this case, everything that was taken off in this area for the front drive suspension is in a singular bag. I've been spending some of the time dunking these in acid and cleaning them off, and they're coming out really nice. But this way I can keep track of what components come off of where. Makes it really easy to go back together. Makes the guesswork a lot less. Well, there we have it. All done. A little bit of a close-up shot in here. So, like I said, a couple things to note. Make sure you get your eccentric nut in there. Make sure you have that D-shaped washer here. When you put that, I'm not sure what the proper name is, I call it a trailing arm. When you put this in, make sure that it's pointed this direction. This is actually part of the steering stop. I don't want to push the frame over. But that's actually part of the steering stop. And then again, that's the kind of spring position that you want. And there we have it. Now I just got to touch up a couple of paint spots, you know, just to prevent some rust from happening. I won't be able to put on that sway bar end link, looks like, until I get the car level, a little bit more weight on it. I can't compress these bushings, they're a little bit tight. Hopefully I can get them, otherwise I'll have to get like a slightly longer end link there. I'm not going to put the calipers on yet until I'm ready to actually start moving the car. I'm just going to put the lines in, which will probably be a video here soon. But I'm just going to put the hard lines in and then plug them off. And then I'm going to grease this, I'm going to grease this disc to prevent it from rusting, just because I don't know exactly how long it's going to take me to actually get this car moving, and I don't want this disc to get trashed again. So there we have it. Till next time, folks.